The only thing happening in Nigeria to Nigerians are always bad news. Yes, now, it is everything we see is bad news. Okay, I read on the news this morning. Look at it overhead here. I saw Akpabio on the news, Godswill Akpabio, the Senate president, complain that in Nigeria it is only bad news that they see as good news. That the media don't always talk about the good things happening in Nigeria. And if we ask the Senate president now, sir, can you tell Nigerians the good things that are happening that the media should project? Because you don't need to tell Nigerians that good things are happening. It should reflect in their life. Nigerians should feel it. Not what you see at the chambers of the Senate to tell Nigerians. You don't tell a hungry Nigerian that there are surplus of food in Nigeria. It doesn't go that way, sir. So when I read this news, I was like, how can we not give bad news when the only thing we wake up to meet is bad news? Just imagine me coming onto the news now, seeing this one, that the CBN governor or the Central Bank of Nigeria has imposed a transaction limit on POS transaction across the country, that no customer is allowed to withdraw above 100,000 henceforth. 100,000 naira in Nigeria is only for few loaves of bread. It doesn't solve problem. You can't go to the market with ATM card or with your transaction. Nigeria that don't have good internet service, we still deal on cash in this country. Nigeria is not ripe enough for cashless economy. So we still deal on cash. So you trying to say, or you saying, imposing a ban or a law that 100,000 should be the limit per day for Nigerians using the POS is a very bad news. It's a very, very bad news. Unfortunately, this is going to affect only the poor. Only the poor will suffer from it. The elites, the politicians, the only that is making the country dry don't deal on all this petty cash. They stash their houses, their warehouses with meat, with currency. And you are here telling us to withdraw only 100,000. To do what, sir? Is this not a bad news? If una get sense, una go know say the people, okay, I read the news in details and they say they are trying to control fraud, control people. I don't understand. When Yahya Bello stole over 100 billion naira, did he take it through the POS terminal? POS terminal, you go to the bank, go to your bank, you won't find cash. Only in Nigeria, I will see that we spend our cash, we spend our money to buy our money. Isn't that an embarrassment? Please, so as for those of you living outside Nigeria, in which other part of this country have you gone to where you need to spend some of your money to buy your own money? This is happening in Nigeria, but we don't complain. Hence, that is the only way we can even get access to our money. You go to the bank, you won't find money. Where you deposited your money, you will be told this is the limit you can get. Then you will now resort to visiting the point of service, this thing called POS. There you can get whatever you want. Then you go about your normal business. Now they are trying to put a stop. Must you all strangulate Nigerian? Must you always come to us with bad news, trying to inflict more pains and problem on the Nigerian daily? What kind of people are we having as leaders? What thing they wrong with una head? How do you people think? This is a very stupid thing to be done by anybody who calls himself leader. And when somebody criticizes you for this now, you will say, because you are in control of the police, the army, and the air force, you will be looking for somebody that is telling you the truth. Telling Nigerians not to withdraw more than 100,000 naira of their money is madness. Those looting the country dry, using our money to buy properties abroad, is it 100,000 they withdraw? Do they use the POS? The bullion fund goes straight to their house from the bank and nothing happens. Always here, give you suffocating the poor. You don't even want the poor to breathe. And sadly enough, the poor are not even ready. The poor that actually deserve to suffer. But just that not all the poor deserve to suffer. Some of us, we get small sense. Just that we are just dominated by the foolish the poor people where we say they are the same people that will support nonsense. It's really unfortunate. Godswill Akpabio, this is your news, eh? Say only bad news stand as good news in Nigeria. Unfortunately, sir, there is no good news in Nigeria, at least not yet. When you guys start dishing out good news, I'm very sure the media also will publish it. And Lesotho of Rivers State has been doing great. I think it's always on the media. That's not bad news in Abia State. So, more than learn, eh?